Protesters will today gather outside Victoria's Parliament demanding the state's controversial pandemic bill be scrapped. Julia Bradley is live for us this morning from Melbourne. Julia, good morning. So this follows weeks of similar demonstrations.
It does, Janie. Weeks of protests outside of Victoria's Parliament, and that is in opposition to the government's controversial pandemic bill which passed Parliament on Thursday. Now, this is a bill designed to give Premier Daniel Andrews unprecedented power to declare a future pandemic and enforce public health orders, so things like lockdowns, curfews and mask mandates. Today, we are expecting the demonstration to kick off at midday. As you can see behind me, people have already started gathering in opposition to this controversial pandemic bill. You can see people holding up flags, holding up signs, things like freedom of choice, and they're being met as well by quite a large police presence, bigger than what we saw here last week. You can hear music playing at the corner of Parliament House as well, and you can see barricades are up outside of Parliament. A lot of cheers there as someone honked their horn as they drove past. So we are expecting from 1 to 2 o'clock today speeches to be held, including from United Australia Party's Craig Kelly, as well as Zoe Bueller, who is the Ballarat woman who was arrested while pregnant inside her home in February, accused of incitement. These protesters are planning to shut down the city. Police are warning motorists to avoid the area. We are expecting a bigger crowd than what we saw last week, given that this pandemic bill has now passed. Another element to this protest as well, Janie, is that it is against mandatory COVID vaccination, so having to get the COVID jab to do your job. One of the highest amounts of vaccine mandates is here in Victoria, and that impacts more than 1 million people. So, as you can see, quite a crowd gathering already, and that demonstration will officially kick off at midday.
All right, thank you very much for updating us this morning. We'll touch base with you later, Julia Bradley.